It was coming. We'll get into that on the Lock Shop a little bit later on today. All right, should we get into? Should we crack a bevy here? Should we get into it? Sobeys and Safeway Liquor Beer of the Week. Scott is here. He's ready to roll. We will have 1 minute and 16 seconds to make the switch. Here we go.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor Beer of the Week on The Nielsen Show, only on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
$16 seconds to spare. Finely tuned machine. Tommy Gazzola is going to come in and see the desk, though, and pass out like one of those scared goats. Or it just falls right over.
Legs in here.
Just comes in. Somebody wake Tommy up. He's got to go on the hangout. Scott, Laurie, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm really good. We had that beer, that Tumbling Goat. Do you remember that one? It was,
Did we have one
yeah,
called
we
Tumbling
had
Goat?
one called Tumbling Goat. It was, it was a goat in a barrel.
I don't remember this.
Yeah. Over the
Who
years.
did that? Remember who did that?
Ooh, I can't remember.
I don't remember Tumbling Goat.
Can't remember the brewery, but I remember the can.
Do we want to talk about Klopp? Do you want to have some thoughts
I was
on
surprised.
Nobody cares.
I was surprised.
We should get to the Oilers have won 15 in a row. Right?
Endeavor Brewing.
Yes, great.
There we go.
Is that the one?
that? Good work there, Matty.
No.
They have a tumbling goat.
No, it was an old one.
I know that goats on the roof.
Maybe they
place in
purchased
BC there.
Tumbling Goat.
They might have. Yeah, sorry, they've got. Maybe it wasn't Tumbling Goat. There's another goat one with a label with a goat in a barrel. Endeavor's really good though. That's good beer.
Who would you take first overall in a captain's draft?
Oof. Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk's a big one.
That carries.
Do you
some
put him in your
cachet,
outer
baby.
space captain category, or do you leave him miscellaneous? It all depends on how the categories are listed, right?
There's lots of outer space ones.
Yeah, there is.
You know,
Captain
like
Solo, eh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He is.
Han
He's the
Solo
ship
was a captain
captain.
over the Millennium
Yeah.
Falcon, 100%.
For sure.
But it's interesting if you draft guys that aren't known as captain, like
Well,
right? You just see Han Solo in there as opposed to
and
Captain
who owned it
Han
before?
Solo.
Lando Calrissian was the.
Yeah.
Lando.
That's a good point too.
You could screw somebody's draft over by taking one of those. You know, like really, taking that character
High strategy.
not in his main role.
Yeah.
So then the other guy can't take him in the more known one.
Oh, just slide around there. Yeah, big strategy here.
Yeah.
And you're making your hangout debut today.
I am.
Is Haji jealous? They're probably saying, why are
he's
they
not
having
talking
that
to me.
idiot on?
He's not talking to me.
No?
No, probably not.
Oh,
He's probably not.
Yeah.
He's not happy.
He's not happy right now.
I'm sure he's not.
Of course he's not.
I mean, I haven't talked to him, but I'm guaranteed there's something wrong.
Yeah, of course. There's always something wrong with that guy. All right, what do we have here?
Okay. So I brought in the beer of the week this week. We're going another non-alcoholic. So we're doing one that is another brewery that strictly does non-alcoholic beer.
Okay.
And then to kind of tie it into that, I brought in kind of 4 of my favorite low alcohol beers.
Okay.
So just again, a lot of people are trying to, whether they're doing, a dry January kind of thing, we're coming out of that. But, people are trying to find some of these non-alcoholic options. Tuesday Brewing is one that's relatively new. So we're going to go with Tuesday. They've got 2 beers right now that we're going to do one of theirs called the Free Bomb Pale Ale. And it's $7.99 for a 4-pack of small cans this week. So really, I like that these non-alcoholic beers are coming down in price. It should be a little bit less than coming into the tall boys when you're getting $18.99 a beer. So a nice $7.99, $2 off for this Tuesday Brewing. All they do is non-alcoholic beers. So they called it Tuesday Brewing in that Tuesday is the most productive day of the week.
It is.
So that's why they called it Tuesday Brewing. This one here, it's infused with vitamin C and vitamin D. It's just a really good, and look at the color of this thing. A lot of the when we get into the
usually those non-alcohol ones don't look like this. They're clearer.
They're clear.
They're like a lighter color.
There's not a lot to them.
Yeah.
In terms of the coloring and the look of them. Yeah. Whereas this one, they really tried to make the recipe perfect the recipe so that when they do take the alcohol out, de-alcoholize it, that it maintains some of that really good flavor, that maltiness to it.
It should be as close to a beer as you can without
100%.
that's the goal, right?
That's the goal.
It smells like a full-blown beer.
The goal is that exactly that it's beer, that you're not going, wow, that's really light, or and again, it is a non-alcoholic Tuesday Free Bomb Pale Ale, $7.99 for a 4-pack. Again, a great option to have in your fridge. Especially Super Bowl coming up. You've got people over.
Yeah, might know why they want to have a drink, but they don't want to have a drink.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the perfect little one for your fridge.
All right, well, a cheers to 15 in a row for the Edmonton
my
Oilers.
goodness. Never gonna lose again.
Unbelievable run here.
You wouldn't know.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's that
It's
taste
crazy
test, yeah.
smooth.
It's really, 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 really good.
Yeah. Wow.
Again, it's got a little bit more going on, a little bit more maltiness to it than a lot of the other ones we've tried.
But still, nothing. The smoothness. That it's very, very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we talk about the old ones, the old non-alcoholic beers where they kind of left a weird flavor in your mouth that you could kind of, that was really, really could
You make a
really
face.
tell. Yeah. And it kind of left a coating, like it was weird, right? This one's not that at all. It's just a really nice, you could pour that for somebody and they wouldn't know that it was a non-alcoholic beer. It's lots and lots of flavor.
Free
right?
Bomb from Tuesday.
Free Bomb from Tuesday. So they're going to have, you'll find the Free Bomb in all of our stores. Some of our stores, there's a Nolly Pop, which is a lager that they've got out. It was just hitting stores a little bit later, so you'll start to see that one
A
roll
Nolly
through.
Pop?
Nolly Pop. Knolly.
Sounds like an insult
Yeah.
from somewhere in
does.
oh yeah, Nolly Pop you.
So you call some I got it on a pitch, like you call
yeah.
a Nolly
Nolly
Pop.
Pop.
But yeah, so they've got that one again. All of their beers infused with vitamin C, vitamin D. They're trying to do something different, and they're great people over.
So
at
there's
Tuesday
health
Brewing.
benefits.
There are
Not even just taking out the alcohol, but
Yeah.
you're getting your vitamins.
You're getting
daily
your vitamins.
intake of a
Great hangover.
Can't go wrong with that.
Great
Couple
hangover beer.
Pop-Tarts and
Yeah.
a-
Take some of these to Vegas with you, maybe, and that could be the morning.
No, it's
after
a
beers.
business trip.
Oh, sorry.
We're not.
Well, they're
we're not
non-alcoholic.
drinking. We're not. Oh yeah, that's right.
There you
Perfect.
go.
Well, so then,
There you go.
That works out really
Non-alcoholic.
well. Yeah.
Business trip. On the drive
I mean,
to the airport.
technically it is a business trip.
You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. That'd be a great trip. Okay, so now I think I thought since we only had the one from Tuesday, I thought we should try kind of 4 of my picks that are some of my favorite low alcohol Alberta beers.
Okay.
But some of I think we've tried 3 of these. One of them we haven't. So we'll
Sea Change can looks familiar.
Yeah, we've
that-
tried the Death Wave. So I mean the Death.
How low alcohol are we talking here?
Yeah, so they're going to range. So the Death Wave is 4%.
Okay.
We're going to try the Blind Man River Session is 4.4. Coliseum Arcadia is 4%, and then the Blind Enthusiasm Little Broski is 3.7.
Okay.
So these are again kind of sessionable.
I love a Death Wave.
Me too. Death Wave.
Wow.
Death Wave is often in my fridge. They come in a 15-pack as well. For these guys, This is
15
Sea
tall
Change.
boys?
No, small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
regular
was gonna
size
say,
cans.
yeah.
Regular size cans. This is again these are kind of beers that you can drink a few of these. You can have they're not going to overpower you with bitterness but they're really well crafted, well made beers. The Sea Change runs $16.99 for a 4-pack regular price.
What are we smelling here with this? Like what is that?
You get a little bit of tropical in there, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
Little
Yep.
hint.
It's the surfing kind of angle
hint
of it all.
yeah,
kind of
yeah. It's a light lager, so there's not going to be a ton of it's clear. You're going to get maybe
But there is that little.
little tropical
I can
to
sniff
it.
what you're putting down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
right? Yeah, you're like,
yeah.
I'm like, what is that?
And I find this is one of the first light beers I tasted that had a lot of flavor, had a lot of that full beer characteristics. Great beer, great Death Wave. These are all award winners in that kind of light wave session or light lager, light ale, sessionable beers. So they're all really good.
A cheers to the 915 save percentage of Calvin Pickard right now.
915.
Okay?
915.
915. Right.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah. One of my guys at work, he was in our stores. He's like, "Hey, have you ever had this Death Wave? Should I buy it?" I'm like, "Yes." Like if you've
He's
never
just asking.
just now, it's like what yes,
This
buy
guy
that
works
beer.
for you, and he's just asking this.
He works with me.
He used to work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's
Distancing
right on the
yourself.
edge. He's
Yeah.
right on the edge. Yeah. If he comes back and says he doesn't like it, he's gone.
Yeah, you're out of
Yeah,
here.
he's gone. But yeah, really, you should another great one for the fridge. So let's go with the River Session now from Blind Man. These guys are out of Lacombe. Blind Man's awesome. I don't think I've had a beer there I don't like. They do.
They're batting 1,000. Hey,
they're
Blind Man,
really, really good. They do a lot of really cool things for Alberta beer as well. They do like a CO2 recapture where they're capturing the emissions and then putting it back into
What?
they've got they're doing.
Is that actually a thing, or is that something they just say?
No,
do?
they've got this machine it recaptures the emissions that would normally go out, and instead of buying CO2 to carbonate the beers, this machine whiz bangs, does magic, and creates the CO2 that they use then to carbonate their beer. So they're
You're not an engineer, eh?
yeah, whiz bang.
This machine. Whiz bang does magic.
Yeah.
Close your eyes for 3 seconds.
I'm a beer guy. Like, can you think of a better term than whiz bang? I think whiz bang's the
Whiz
perfect.
bang does magic.
Yeah, whiz bang does magic.
You know what? I get it.
Right?
I
you knew what I
understand where
meant.
you're coming
You
from.
knew what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's buttons. They push buttons.
Yeah, exactly.
The whiz
But
bang
imagine
button?
like the person who's smart enough to invent something like
Yeah,
that.
genius.
To them,
So,
and
yeah,
all the
that's
engineers
Cheers
and
to
the
engineers.
I mean,
Cheers to
Where would we be without you?
what are you doing here?
standing at a river trying to get across a bridge.
Oh, man. That is really good.
Really good. Really good. So again, another one that's in my fridge.
And a little more depth than the Death Wave, hey?
Yeah.
Arguably, like there's a little more.
I think that's the kind of the lager to
Can
ale.
I try one more?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm like
I
smelling
think
something,
I
but
love ales more. Like
You
I
do.
think I'm an ale guy.
You're an
now.
ale
Like,
guy.
He's an IPA.
wait till
guy
we
now,
drop
but
the
I'm an
ale
ale
of the
guy.
north.
I know. My goodness.
I don't. I'm getting like a hint of cigar for some reason. I don't. Are you guys smelling cigar? I don't know. Like I finished drinking this and I was
Smoked
like,
one earlier?
I feel like I just smoked a little bit of a cigar.
It could be that could be the smokiness. There is definitely a bit of a malt. There's some malt.
Yeah, maybe that's kind of what it is.
After the Death Wave.
compared to that.
After the Death Wave, you're gonna get a little bit of that kind of.
That's really good though. I love that.
It's an awesome
Drink
beer.
a cigar.
Yeah, it's hitting me again right now.
Yeah.
This is like
Oh, you're a smoker.
the greedy girl in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory who ate the gum and then was just like, it tastes like raspberry or blueberries. Yeah, turkey dinner. in your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just watched that the other day.
That's a great-
Veronica, I think, or
Great
Veruca.
movie.
Veruca.
Veruca. So now let's go with the Arcadia, and this is another one out of Edmonton. This is the Coliseum Blonde. I love the can with the old blue chairs on this one. The spilt
Yeah,
Coliseum
cool.
You always
beers.
talk hoops when you go in there too. Always
yeah.
talking hoops when you
Oh
go
yeah,
in there.
they're awesome. Arcadia is great.
Hashtag Association City Bar. Yeah.
And they've got the seats and the old letters from the old Coliseum up on the wall. Very, very cool spot. Manchester Square, I think it's called. Yeah. So this one here again, low alcohol, 4% on this one. Nice light beer, easy to drink. A little bit of maybe a little bit of pine in this one. You're going to taste a little citrus. It's a blonde ale, so again a different style, but really, really nice.
All right. Well, considering it's the Coliseum, cheers to Wayne Gretzky.
Absolutely.
On his 63rd birthday today.
Birthday boy.
Great one. Delicious. Again, a different style. They're all light, but they've all got a bit of a unique flavor to them that makes them different.
Pops you back up from the ale too.
Yeah,
After.
it's
I like how we're doing this.
they're really good mixes, and
They're all different. All three.
They're all different.
They're all different for light beers.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah.
It's not like you're going, there's a spot in everybody's fridge for any kind of beer you want, light beers, but they don't all have to be low taste to be low alcohol, right?
Yeah.
Like they can have lots of flavor, and these ones are
Dare
great.
to dream a bit.
Yeah,
Like, why not?
These are again the magic.
Nasty chat here says, Scott, your mom says hi from Mexico.
Oh yeah, good.
Is she down in Mexico right
That's
now?
my dad right there, Cal.
That's your dad?
Yeah.
I was like, it's good because I was going to be like, who's with your mom?
Hi, Mom. Yeah, they're in Mexico for 2 months.
Oh.
2 months. 2 months.
2 months in Mexico?
2 months in Mexico.
My God.
Yeah.
Your mom says hi. Who is this?
You avoided a big one there, didn't you?
I guess I should have assumed it was your dad.
I mean, why would you?
It's just like a random listener who bumped
2024,
into your
yeah.
mom and was like, Scott, say hi.
That'd be about normal too. My mom
Yeah.
will meet about 100 people down in Mexico when she's down there.
They go
for
down
2
there
months.
for like 2 months every year or something?
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's the best. They miss winter, skip winter, stay for Christmas, and then miss all of winter. It's perfect.
Barrel of Monkeys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Little,
Barrel
it's
of
a little,
Monkeys,
little,
right?
little broski.
Yeah.
So this is Blind Enthusiasm.
'Kay.
This is the one that I hadn't tried. This was a new one, but this one was a silver award winner.
What's the percentage on this? Because it's dark.
This is 3.7%.
I don't believe you.
Okay, so they
It's like, Wow.
So yeah, this
That's
was
the
in a
perception
collab.
always is darker.
Yeah.
And it's not always.
not always the
Guinness.
case.
Oh, look at a big old thick pint of Guinness. It's
No.
4 point whatever.
It-
right?
It's
Like,
not. You can get a 0% Guinness
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
right? You can get a non-alcoholic Guinness now. It's just a different style where they in the process they don't let it get as alcohol. They don't let the alcohol levels rise as much when they're making it. So they adjust the recipe so that it can be finished with a lower alcohol. So this one is a collaboration. You're gonna get chocolate. You're gonna get roasted malt in this one. It's again showing the different styles of light beers that are out there that are available. Again, Blind Enthusiasm is making some really cool beers in Edmonton. They're great.
All right. Well, cheers to Klopp. Moving on
man.
after delivering for Liverpool.
Scary times. Who takes over?
Well, there's a lot going on here.
There's a lot going on with this one.
a lot going on with both questions.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, 3.7%. Yeah, just a
I
great.
can't believe that beer is 3.7%.
There's a lot
That's
going on
crazy.
with that
That's
one.
a nice
Yeah.
finish.
And that's
That's a
one
great finish,
that's
though.
one that you would again, Eric. That's kind of a more like a darker, a little bit more roasty,
roast,
flavoring for you.
Blind man
your
session,
man-
right? This
blind
river
man's
session, yeah.
Is the
I didn't
one
think
for
I'd
you.
find something I like more than the Death Wave, but this one might do it. It's close.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
And then
both good.
if you're looking for full non-alc, the Tuesday, $7.99 for a 4-pack of these ones. We've got a bunch of scene stuff going on. Spend $75, get 500 points. So we just keep giving those out. And we've got a couple of events kind of starting to get ramped up here. We've got Wine Fest coming up in February, and we got Beer Fest coming up in March as well. So lots
kind of
stuff.
big events for you guys then.
Yeah, we love those things. I mean, it's we put a store there. We help set them up, but we work with really good people who have these events.
Well, once again, we do have a gift certificate, Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, so just text in Beer Me right now to 780-218-9999. And if you missed just this segment, we have turned just this segment into its own Beer of the Week podcast, so make sure you subscribe to that as well. Just search Sobeys and Safeway Liquor Beer of the Week podcast, and you can sub over there as well. What are you hoping to talk about today on the Hangout?
Lots of Rangers, probably.
Yeah,
lots of
Scottish.
Scottish.
Everybody loves to come on the
Since
Hangout
Premier-
and talk about their favorite soccer team.
Yeah, right.
Very popular move.
Dumbarton. Or
We did. We got air in the next round.
in the
Air in the
next
next
round,
round. Yeah, we got I
Scottish
think,
Cup. Yeah.
I think we got
Which cup are we talking about? FA?
Scottish Cup.
Is that the equivalent of the
Yeah,
FA?
yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Well,
none of
it's-
you
no,
guys,
but
like-
none of you
no,
guys
it's-
know what's
it's-
going on with
no,
these
it's
soccer
not
cups.
exactly the
Nobody
same
knows.
thing. It's
Nobody
not
knows.
exactly. We've already won a trophy. We got one.
So
this
what trophy did you already win this
The
year?
Viaplay Cup.
Now what's that? Invite
It's
only, or
it's like an early season cup,
Like Carabao.
like
in a
Carabao.
sense, yeah.
how
Yeah.
many games have we played in this cup?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. 16, 18,
18?
10.
For your team?
Yeah. All these they play too many games for sure. Like
Klopp says that a lot. And people
How
make
many?
fun
How
of
many?
it.
Actually, boys, that's a good question. How many games would a soccer team play in a year with all these cups and stuff?
90 games, yeah.
If you
A-
max
a
out
good-
all
a
your
good team.
competitions and everything,
It's a
yeah.
lot of running.
That's less than a hockey team.
Yeah. Plus, and then
No, it's
that,
not.
Hockey team plays 82 plus playoffs.
Yeah, okay.
The
But-
cup winner is going 100 plus games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like all these teams are playing like 80, 90 games, though, right? Like
no.
Less. That's only the top teams.
that's
Yeah.
just a lot of soccer.
Less than that when you go to the lower teams.
Plus all then they got their your international commitments, right? Like so the good players are playing on top of that. Like you're always qualifying for a Euro.
There's always
or a
something
World
going on,
Cup,
yeah.
There's
Or
never an off season.
there's no off
You
season
just,
for these
you,
guys.
yeah, it's your life.
So the
Yeah.
cup that you guys won, what's that? Is that just is
Scottish.
it's just a Scottish thing?
Yeah. We don't. We're not Liverpool.
Yeah.
You know, like we'll try and win domestically. We'll try and win stuff in Scotland. We have one other team in Scotland that's Celtic that we play. Basically it's us and them in the league every year. So it's we're in Euro. We're in Europe still. Celtic's not, which is great.
There's too much.
It's great.
There's too much. There's too much.
Just play FIFA lots and you'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
well, I
Watch
used to
Wrexham.
play FIFA all the time.
Oh, the power of
And
the
it was-
video
it
game,
was-
hey,
yeah,
to
no,
draw
it's
attention
true.
to your league or
No,
sport.
the only
hey,
thing I know is that
Canadian
when
Football League,
you start
Yeah,
a
exactly.
franchise or whatever in FIFA, you get to at the beginning of the year you get to go play in a tournament. It's
Yeah.
like 4 games,
A
make
friendly-
some money or
a
whatever,
friendly
friendly
tournament,
tournament.
That's your
But
preseason.
there's so much going on. But I think it's funny how not even you guys fully know how to explain everything.
Because they're all different.
Yes.
They're different leagues.
You have
That's
to
the
draw
thing.
it out.
That's
Yeah,
why it's too convoluted
No,
for
it's
me.
like you're trying to
It's-
compare KHL and Swedish Elite League to the NHL
Yeah.
and things like
It's North American
Yes,
patience here. You
exactly.
got to
that.
have a
Not the
little.
same.
The best part about